Good morning, Britain. The Prime Minister says the world needs to move faster to help Ukraine, a year to the day after Russia invaded. Rishi Sunak will say more military might is needed to press home a decisive advantage, but he will stop short of offering British jets for the flight.
Well, it's a tense but much quieter night here in Kyiv than it was a year ago. We're expecting President Zelensky here in San Sofia Square in the coming minutes to hand out heroes' medals to waiting troops.
Attention, the air alert is over. May the force be with you.
Star Wars legend Mark Hamill's air raid alert helps Ukrainians stay safe every day. This morning, the man President Zelensky personally asked for support. He'll tell us why the drones he's helping to fund are so vital.
In other news, supermarket budget ranges are getting more expensive more quickly than the top-of-the-range ones, hitting struggling consumers as a minister comes under fire for this solution to the veg shortage.
People would be eating turnips right now rather than thinking necessarily about aspects of lettuce and tomatoes and similar.
And Jake Wood's making Cheryl laugh in all the wrong places in the West End. But will Max Branning ever be seen on Albert Square again? We'll be talking to him just before 9 o'clock.
A cloudy start with some outbreaks of rain. The outlook as we head through the weekend is largely dry, but turning colder. I'll have all the details of that and more coming up on Good Morning Britain.
Friday, 24th of February 2023. Live from Television Centre in London. This is Good Morning Britain with Ben Shephard and Kate Garraway.
Good morning to you. It is just gone 6 o'clock. Welcome to the programme. It's an extraordinary day today. We remember it really well, don't we, from a year ago. I remember, of course, we're talking about it's the first anniversary of Russian troops invading Ukraine. And I remember you and I coming in before the show, hearing the news that things had begun. And do you remember there was the advice that was being given by leaders across Ukraine that people had to go and arm themselves with Molotov cocktails? Do you remember?
Yeah.
And you and I were saying, gosh, would anybody know where to begin? We'd be going through cupboards. And it all felt so terrifying that there was the might of Russia and people raiding their cupboards to try and make weapons. And look at us year on and how Ukraine has been extraordinary in terms of its resilience. Yeah.
Well, it's obviously an invasion that Russia thought would only take a couple of days. As Kate was saying, it's been 12 months since the start of the war. Thousands, tragically, of civilians have been killed. Richard Gaisford is there for us this morning. Richard.
Yeah, we're here in San Sofia Square and we've, all of us, just been joined by President Volodymyr Zelensky, who has arrived in front of about 500 troops, a battalion's worth, who've stood for many hours waiting for him in front of San Sofia Cathedral here. You can hear the national anthem playing. We're expecting to be handing out heroes' medals, Ben and Kate, in the coming minutes. The ambassadors from pretty much every embassy, it would seem, here in Kyiv, also here in the square to witness this. Certainly, this would appear to be a show of strength a year on, that Ukraine is not cowed, it is not going to stand down, it will continue to fight. And that is the message we've had from the President, from all of his people, as we lead up to this anniversary, that victory for them is the only way out of this.